8 years down the line, there are people who joined the Redeemed Christian Church of God and began to serve. And since that time, they are still in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, serving, loving the Lord, partnering with us in this assignment. We considered it necessary to tell them thank you and to show them that we appreciate the fact that they have been this very wonderful in the years gone by. I know that in our nation, not just in Kenya, in many places, people, believers, they jump from church to church, keep on jumping. There are some, within 10 years, they have gone to maybe 12 or even 20 churches. They keep moving from place to place. But to find people who have remained in a place serving, we want to acknowledge all of those people. So I want to ask my precious, please come. You are going to be the one giving to these people the long service award. Come and be removing this. As some of you have heard, in the year 1995, when we arrived, the first day we arrived, we met somebody that God has positioned to assist us in the work. And from that day, with her keyboards, she was our choir leader. The keyboard was our own. We didn't have our own. She brought her keyboard. She was playing. And also became, after she had gone through our workers in training, became one that God was using to train other workers. From that time till now, even now that she has moved over to America, she has remained a member and now a senior pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Please join us to welcome Pastor Mary Wanalo. And this is a certificate too. Thank you, Pastor Mary. Thank you. We will never, never forget what God has used you to do. Thank you. In that early ages also, after 1996, she attended the inauguration of the church. When our daddy came in March, she came, and after that, she joined the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Since that time to now, with her family. Let's please welcome our beloved mama, Pastor Mrs. Florence Langard. In 1996, we started prayer school. And one of those people that joined our prayer school 96, 97, after that, he joined the church. And he has remained in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Even now that he is in Sweden, he is a senior pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Join me to welcome Pastor Taylor Mukasa. Thank you. Thank you. And that's why I say you are a senior pastor. I don't want to I'll be calling all. Okay, he is a provincial pastor. I didn't call that of Mary. A pastor in charge of a province. God bless you. All right. When we began branching out, the first place that we branched out as the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Kenya was Turkana. We branched out to Turkana. In those days, when we go to Turkana, when we are coming back, they would tell us to greet Salemia people in Kenya. Greet them, people in Kenya. They were not seeing themselves as Kenyans. Of course, the reality is that they were being neglected. But since the church went, by the grace of God, Turkanas are no longer being neglected. And the person that God used to launch us there, when we began, was a very beloved brother. In fact, when he was planting churches at a point, I told him to stop. Because he's giving birth to babies and then bringing the babies to the grandparent to take care of. So please slow down so that we don't over-labor ourselves. Interestingly, or fortunately and unfortunately, he went to be with the Lord, very committed, but the wife took over from that time till now, when we started the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Please join me to welcome Pastor Pauline Lowley. One of the people in that part of Kenya that have remained, there are quite a good number of them here who have remained since we started the church in December 1996 in Turkana, even though I went for the first time in March 1997 to inaugurate the church. You saw one of the pictures there, even though you didn't know where I was playing their local drum. And he is their senior pastor in charge of the entire area there, entire county. Join me to welcome Pastor. And actually, these awards go to both Pastor and Pastor Mrs. So Pastor and Pastor Mrs. John Lohoy. God bless you. In the same order is one who eventually came to the house to help as a house help. And he was interested. My preacher has a very wonderful story to tell about him. One day plantain was fried, and the plantain, by the time it was time for me to eat, where is the plantain? The plantain has disappeared. A very beloved brother. Ever since he joined the church, he has remained. Join me to welcome our brother, Pastor Samuel Nabe. That is the way they spell it in Turkana. That's the way it's spelled in Turkana. And these two. Thank you. We call him Samuel, but the Turkana people call it Samuel. S-A-M-W-E-L. But it's still the same thing. The next person in the same order at the same time in Turkana is Pastor Daniel Lemsey. Pastor Daniel Lemsey. Following also from Turkana is Pastor Joseph Lobolea. When we branched out to Kisumu through Pastor Onyeka, he got in touch with one pastor together with the wife, and from that time, they've also remained in the Redeemed Christian Church of God since 1998. Join me to welcome Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Francis Juma. These are people who never left us for one day. All right. In 1998, they came to Kenya and joined the Redeemed Christian Church of God. This couple, God has used them in so many ways. For us, one of the biggest, as far as I'm concerned, was when we had the shaking in 2010, and we could not continue the construction. They rose up to the occasion. They were already raising money for their own land in Victory Parish. They decided to bring the over 1 million Kenya shillings that they had saved for their own parish church, and they brought it and invested it in this very sanctuary. Join me to welcome Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Chibuzo Ene. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, many of us have done extremely well. It is not possible for us, we don't even have the money, even if we had decided to print this, get this kind of a thing for everybody. It's not possible, we would not have been able to do it. But I want to say to you all, brothers and sisters, thank you for everything you have done. God sees you, God knows you. But there is one particular sister, I'm not even sure whether she is here. She did something beyond what I could comprehend. When we were still owing loan in this place, and to pay the bank was becoming a problem, because we still needed to pay the salaries every month. It became a huge problem. This sister took up the challenge. I think we're still owing about 7 million. The money she would have used to change her car, which was a very old car, every now and then she took it upon herself to clear the entire millions that we were owing. And not for one day did she come to say, Pastor, take this check. She never appeared to my office for one day. We only see money in the account and we see her name. Meaning she wasn't doing it to be seen, but we were noticing in the bank her name was appearing there until she cleared everything by herself. So we decided to honor somebody like that who made so much. She has done it in several other areas, but that's not the area we are focusing right now. I don't know whether she is around. I know she is in the Is it Middle East or in Asia? Pakistan, is it Middle East or is Middle East or Asia? Okay. I don't know whether she came. This is Sister Catherine Gendi. Is she around? All right, so please let it be given to her. Pastor Prince, please come. Now, there is this one. I called it RCCG Kenya 30th Anniversary Award. Meritorious award presented to the most invaluable partner and supporter of the mission work for the past 30 years. This goes to Pastor Dr. Nkendlim Esther Obasi-ike.